The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see a team from the American, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia. The Pirates will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Memphis Tigers offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Memphis will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So the East Carolina Pirates offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Pirates have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Jeter. Gets it out fast. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Look out, he's got room. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. Looking for a gap. It's Montgomery. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Pirates are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Snap it to the back. He breaks a tackle. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Well, the upright playing the 12th man on defense, knocking that ball down. That looked like it had a chance to be good.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Miller. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Going to sling it on second down. Throws for the tight end. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Right down the middle. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Punt is on its way. Fair catch, called for and made. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking downfield, it's Jeter. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed in the middle, it's Riles. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Immediately fires to the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Give to the running back. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the field goal unit is on the field. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And it's no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now the play fake. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Stands in and takes the hit. It's caught. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Spreads it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Dead center perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Throws to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The RPO, it's complete. Breaks into the open. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Jeter. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Montgomery. Plows through the defense. Stopped in the backfield. He's gonna lose 3 yards on the play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Trying to set up the screen. He stopped short of the sticks. They tried to pick it up with the screen, but they'll be facing a 4th down. And the Pirates will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. They'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Connection to the right. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. Let's take a minute here to talk a little Memphis. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Let's see what they've got on second down. Keep it on the ground. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll throw on third and short. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. The official says no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Jeter. Bringing the heat. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Lost one deep down the right side. Snags it at the 30 and still running. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Breaks the tackle. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Cobb. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Wyoming is ahead in this one, but there's still time on the clock, and unless Josh Allen puts on that Pokes uniform again, this could stay tight. They're up by 7 over Air Force. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Wild. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Pirates come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. With the catch, it's Cobb.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Finds his tight end. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Looking downfield on first down. Throwing right. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the second half going. He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work, trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. And the Pirates can really attack on this second and short. Finds the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Pirates are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Montgomery. Makes one man miss. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. 6th play of the drive coming up. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Tight end now in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Spins away from the defense. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. He's up to 51 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. Pulls and fires complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give on the inside. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And the Pirates kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! And that one will give him the lead.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And what a great way to start the second half if you're on defense. You did some really good things in that first half, and so you set the tone here early by getting a sack, and you are sending a clear message to this offense that this second half ain't going to be easy.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. He lets one fly deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete on the right side. Fights off a defender. He finds a little bit of room to operate. He goes out of bounds at the 12. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Here comes the offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. On target to the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Dumps it to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cobb. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rushes on him. just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Cross. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That brings them to within 1.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Gonna let it fly. Pulls it in down the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Slithers into space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Pirates have this offense rolling. Power football with the run. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. The screen, he can go. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. The Pirates had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, East Carolina. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
I think it's easy to say, run the option, run the option. Well, you've got to be able to see it quickly and make quick decisions. Nice job by the QB, getting the ball to his playmaker. He catches it. He can do the rest. Takes it to the house for 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Cal has had almost no answers today, and when they've had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. A puzzling performance in Berkeley. They're trailing by 14 to Stanford.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. They'll run play action. Here comes the Heat. That's caught. It's Cobb. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this...
A shot toward the end zone. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The give as they work on that clock. Got enough for the 1st down. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Right back to the well. There he goes. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. The give. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Just feeds the running back. Quick step and go. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.